1 in 6 couples is affected by infertility. Finding an accurate diagnosis and the right treatment can be an emotional roller coaster. What if there was a plan B? With Enhanced Fertility, there is. At the Global Health Accelerator, we help startups turn their ideas into real impact. Let's make more babies with Enhanced Fertility.
Enhanced Fertility helps people start families. I think we'd all agree that having kids is a blessing most of the time, but for about 1 in 6 couples affected by infertility, it's hard. It takes more than 3 years to get a diagnosis and 7 years to have a baby. We help clinics and hospitals get their patients tested, accurately diagnosed, and create a personalized treatment plan most likely to result in a baby. Very simply, the things that are difficult to access in healthcare now around screening, getting the right diagnosis, and getting the right treatment, we make that a lot easier. As co-founders that are also husband and wife, we're a couple childless not by choice. Andrea is a clinician with 20 years experience. I've been in tech for 15. We've been on the medical side, we've been on the patient side, we've been on the technology side. So I think the very first thing is empathy. Like, we have been through this before. We know what it's like, the emotional roller coaster. There's good parts and there are bad parts, and it's a lot of little good decisions that get you to the outcome that matters. I think one of the things that we bonded over as a couple, nearly 10 years ago when we were dating, was this idea from Viktor Frankl that you can't always choose what happens to you, but you can always choose how to respond. And I would say that there's wisdom and pragmatism in there, there's hope and meaning in there, but most importantly, there's a feeling that you're going to be okay. There's a plan B. Families come in many shapes, many sizes, and I would hope that patients can see that we're deeply and personally involved in this mission. So the test kit is a small part of what we do. This is an at-home collection kit. There are different types. This particular one is for blood. Why don't you come a little bit closer and I'll show you how it works. This kit is a medical device under ISO 13485 and regulated with Infarmed and EUDAMED in Europe. This is for collecting blood from the finger. So, you know those diabetes finger prick tests? Very similar to that. So you have a little lancet where we prick the side of the finger. You put drops of blood into these containers. These are called microtainers. You have the instructions, you have the wipes, and then these tubes go into the protective bag. And then what you do is fold up the kit. You'll then have a tracking envelope for DHL, and you can post it to the lab. You can have DHL pick it up from your house, or you can go to the nearest delivery point and you'll get the results within 48 hours. The EnhancedDX portal is available in 7 languages. So for example, a female patient, this is what the doctor would see. You have the clinical history. These are the answers from the forms, where we break it down by different risk factors. Typically, a patient would see something slightly different, but quite similar. You will have all of your blood test results, like standard hormones like LH, estradiol, AMH, and of course, if there are any tests missing, we offer 104 different biomarkers. Here, we have codified more than 300 clinical guidelines in order to work out the diagnostic criteria for many different conditions. And what the technology does is match the patient's data from the scans, the clinical history, the electronic health record, the test results against this latest medical database of diagnostic criteria. Given the sheer scale of the problem, 200 million people worldwide affected by infertility, I think we have to go global. The technology has to be adopted into the mainstream. But what I anticipate in the short term is that the innovation for at-home testing becomes more prevalent. Why should a patient have to go to the test when the test can go to the patient? Number two, I think there's the big shift in healthcare from fee-for-service, which produces the wrong kind of outcomes, to value-based healthcare, where remuneration is linked to the performance and the outcome that matters to the patient. And third, what I anticipate is a change in the conversation. There's still an awful lot of stigma associated with infertility, but we have to move the conversation forward. We need to stop talking about just IVF, and we need to start talking about reproductive health. We spend the first 30 years of our lives avoiding pregnancy at all costs and wonder why we have some challenges later. But more importantly, you have to look at the falling demographics, the falling birth rates in Europe, in the US, Japan, all over the world. Birth rates are plummeting. That has major, major societal implications. And they're all linked. What I anticipate is a world where, quite simply, accessibility is improved, where getting the right tests, getting the right diagnosis, talking to an empathetic doctor, finding the right specialist and the right treatment, that's no longer a privilege to those who can afford it, but it's something that's available to everyone. And that's the mission that Andrea had when she started this. She's an incredible CEO. She's got a lot of people behind that mission now after 4 years. And I'd just like to say thank you to Startup Braga and for the Global Health Accelerator for actually giving us this opportunity to really validate and to get the products out there. Thank you very much. At the end of our presentations, typically our call to action is very simple. Let's make more babies.